Well, I'm back with this 82 snapper. It's not by any means done. Probably going to set it aside at this point. But I thought I would tell you what was wrong with it, what had to be done. If you saw the previous video, you saw what state it was in. It was just completely covered in pine straw, seized up. Total fatality list on this thing. It was seized, not in the piston, but it was the bearings. So the bore actually looks very nice on this, and the rings don't appear to be rusted in the piston, so that's a winner. But the bearings are loose enough and happy enough to run. I have the safety arm done back with the vice grip, but as you can see, it spins over. Both valves were stuck. Intake was stuck open, exhaust was stuck closed. So the exhaust, I was able just to carefully rock it back and forth to the point that it started to open up with a whole bunch of PB blaster and motivation. The intake, don't do this because you could probably ruin the engine, but I do it because I'm stupid. I soaked it, and then I tapped it gently with a hammer and got it to go in. Then I pushed it back out, in, out, in, out, in, out, repeat, repeat, repeat. So the exhaust works now. Clean the paper wasp out of the intake. Got the starter working again. The spring was rusted in two, and the rope was broken. Points and condenser amazingly worked. So props to Briggs & Stratton. And the carburetor, it also only had 3 head bolts while I'm walking over here. So that was a problem. Head gasket was pretty good though. The carburetor, here's the tank. Well, first of all, the tank is slightly rusted out. So I'm going to try to remove the bottom of this tank, which is identical to this vintage tank, and re-crimp the top of this one on the bottom of this one, because I'm really cheap and can't be bothered to buy a new one. The carburetor itself, and this is why I'm taking a break, was completely filled with ants. It's actually sitting in here right now. It's been in here for, a day. But completely filled with ants and rusted out to the point where I'm decreeing it dead, beyond use. Not even really much of a parts unit. Why is this always hard with one hand? I mean, it was just bad. As you can see, that pipe's kind of melted there. That broken off bolt right there is the stud that went through the air cleaner. My biggest problem, I'm not too familiar with these carburetors, but the choke mechanism is missing. So, I don't know. I'm pretty much writing that one off. But finally, I don't know how well this is going to work on camera, but I thought I'd show you that I can get it to at least fire. This is a can of go-go juice, aka Nitro RC Racing Fuel and Gas. And I have no idea if I can pull this over one-handed with a phone, so let's see if this works. Probably going to not work. There you go. So that proves to me it's going to run. So I'm now just hunting for a carburetor. But that's it.